Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris with me, Windslayer. In the last episode, I was waging a war against this nation right here and this nation right here, and I think they're defending their space decently up here. I have an ally fleet that could take that on. They haven't, and I'm thinking about flying out and beating up a fleet of theirs right there. There's only a tiny 2.5k fleet flying over here, which I can probably smash pretty easily. Looks like Sai just got here. Hey Sai, good morning. Or afternoon over in India. It's early for me, but I guess it's probably, yeah, getting pretty late for you. What do you think? Should I just fly these guys over there really quickly to take out that fleet? Today I'm thinking about 4 hours. I'm probably streaming 4 hours today. I can't go any longer than that, so I won't try and get as much in as I can. What do you think? Should I turn this up to speed 3? I'm pretty sure I'm aware of what I need to be. I was worried about these guys because they're getting kind of scary. I'd like to get more people in the Federation if possible. Now, inviting him into the Federation is probably a decent goal for the near future. So we're engaging this fleet right here, and once we've done that, we're going to want to respond to that one, which seems to be going here. I think I'm going to fly them over there for now and turn this down to speed 2 so I can talk to Sai and stuff. They don't like them, huh? I think you're gonna have to get used to that. I would like them in the Federation, please. Looks like they want to revoke association status with this nation, which seems kind of silly. I think we're gonna need those guys in the Federation if we can. Oh, they don't like us, so we can't trade with them. That's sad. Since these guys are allies, I'm just gonna give them that deal. Hope all my fleets get there at about the same time. Because it looks like this one's about to engage. Yep. We need to see our gain. What do you mean by that? Do you want to see how we're doing in terms of strength by going up here? Because I think we're doing pretty good. Yep, I seem to be at the top. Going on compact's doing okay. Yeah, I think it's time to launch that invasion. Can these guys jump over here? Jump, if you can. Jump here, please. Oh, you want to see what the guys are like that we'd be inviting into the Federation? Probably figure that out pretty easily. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. One planet, not great, but I think Federation members are good because I get bonuses based on the number of nice size 16 planet too. But they have an Algate, which means they're gonna get pulled into whatever happens with that. Factions? I remember one of the strange things I did do at the in the right after you left, Sai, was I started assimilating, I think. Yeah, these guys, so there's that. Two of those growing for whatever reason.
Receiving transmission.
Alright, let's have these guys get ready to go over to the next system. Oh, maybe we should go take care of this. What do you think? Should I? I mean, there's transports there, so I think I have to. And then we'll try to come in here quickly afterwards. Oh, you saw at the end what I did? How is it they just let this thing fly there? Really? Stop. Nope. Go back over there. Take care of that really quickly. And then come back here. It's a nice point. Mm-hmm. And then rename this star. It's another yellow one. What's another word for yellow? Oh wow. They're doing pretty good here with their fleets. Pulling me away from my stuff. Oh, it's because that 2 jumped in after we got it to jump out or something like that? I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like that was probably a good engagement for us to take there. I need to spend some minerals on rebuilding the fleets, though. There's no doubt in my mind that that's a priority. Telltale crystals. Okay. Okay. No! I had a feeling something like this would happen if I didn't get out of this war soon enough. Alright, so who's declared on us? These things? And what else? They actually have an ally, huh? Uh-huh. That makes sense. Well then, I think I need to focus down this guy and then move down here. And as much as I want this last planet, I'm thinking I have to just end this war right now. What do you think? I wanted to try and take this point, this choke point from them, but status quo seems okay. You want to massacre them? Just one more planet before we move south? Is that what you mean by massacre them? I'm tempted. I mean, we totally surround this guy. This guy's completely isolated. Once we take out this nation, yeah, I'll be able to move south pretty easily, pretty quickly. So just one more planet, sneak this one, because my allies do have a claim on it. It's only got 300 right there, and my army is right there. I say sneak the planet, but I'm going to turn it down to this speed. This is cheeky. What are we gonna try and do? Our allies have 38 claims that we can try and conquer. If I take humiliate, do we get the claims? I think we do. And they get some pretty negative malices. What do you think? Should I go for Claymore or should I go for Humiliate? I'm not a giant expert on that. I think it would be better to go for Humiliate. I'm gonna wait to hear what you have to say though, Sai. I kind of think it'd be funny to humiliate them. But then again, if I lose this, I don't want to lose like a leader or something weird. You will not get claims when we go humiliate? Okay. I'm not an expert on that, so I'll go for conquer. Oh, I can't though because we're not the leader. Huh. It's up to them. We're just along for the ride apparently. Oh, look at this. They've got a fleet down here trying to reclaim the system.
Receiving transmission.
What's this? Yeah, not really interested in that. That does sound good. Alright, we're taking this one out. Get him. I don't know if I need energy right this second. I'm really interested in minerals to fight this war, to be honest. I think that's what I need desperately. I'll try taking this. Actually would like them to repair as much as possible. Yeah, they're like elves asking for that stuff, so maybe I'll give that to them soon. I imagine these guys aren't going to move their fleets over here too quickly. The AI's not too smart about that kind of thing, and that might allow me to fight these guys down pretty easily. I think we're going to lose energy easily. Alright, let's see if I can find those L's. Who are the L's? These guys. Communicate. Let's offer them a, oh. They, I thought it was these guys. If they give me energy, maybe you can trade away some research. .3 seems like a decent set of defenses. I've only got 4 there. I'm feeling pretty good about our position in both of these wars. Is this getting repaired? Yeah, it's getting repaired. I like to see that.
System survey concluded.
Also, let's land here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on mineral production. I agree.
Commencing planetary incursion initiative.
I think I'll turn that to there for just a little bit, because invasions take a while. Should have had this guy in the fight earlier. Now what I should be doing is making sure fleets like this and this
System survey.
are in places with, what do you call them? These things. Cool, those things are healing up. We're taking this planet out. Yeah, this war is dragging on. Once we take this planet, I think I'll try and run a fleet down here to take out, or 2 of my fleets down there to take out that one. After that, I think we can take a peace deal with them. Yeah, I'm starting to move my fleets down this way, and it looks like my allies are assembling their stuff, which will make it easier to stomp these guys if we can actually fight as one. The AI might be smart in this kind of situation. It might be terrible. But we're gonna have a truce with these guys on this border for a while, and once we defeat these guys, then yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Planetary incursion initiative
I'm gonna leave these guys here on this planet for a little bit, and I'm gonna send these guys down here to fight that and to take this station. After which, you gotta move down to there, if possible. I don't know. Don't have much building down there. I think because we only have the planet here though, that doesn't count as fully occupied. There's one planet that we haven't got, so once we occupy that, we'll be able to enforce our demands. Which means even though I haven't occupied this system here, I'll get it, and I like that quite a bit.
construction project concluded.
I don't really understand why these things keep getting more armor than they're supposed to get. Like when they're built, they get healed up past their basic armor. Seems very strange to me. Also, when do I have another one of these? 23, 5 years? I want to save up influence for that, while also making sure I get things like this when I can.
Construction project concluded.
Yeah, we don't really need pop growth. We're only growing on one planet. Although, yes, fly, what is that, 1 into this, please. That seems like a brilliant idea. You know, I might go for experience gain though. What do you think? Should I go for experience gain? I'm losing energy, so I think I might hold off on that. Alright, so they're moving 9K into my ally space down here. What do you think? Should I attend to that, or should I try and take out these guys and then I don't have to worry about that front? Yeah, as in, you think I should not spend the energy, or I should spend the energy? Ooh, I just got engineer. I did not expect this to go as poorly as it did. How did we lose that fight? I need to take a piece now if I can, because I don't really want to lose my fleets for a while. Yeah, only defend from now. I'm gonna take a peace deal here, see what happens. Because we're not going to win this fight, unfortunately. I flew my fleet into a bad situation without watching it too closely. Please take our deal. We apologize for our aggressive behavior here around your capital. You can keep your capital for now. Jeez, that was a bad engagement. Bad engagement. I'm gonna rally my fleets here and then potentially push south into this space, and once I've cut through this, then I can go into this area. I mean, if you look at my star bases, I have some pretty good ones. I might build this one up here.
Research concluded.
Let's see. That'll take no time to complete.
System survey concluded.
The entry point, do you mean this one? I'm thinking about yeah, I need this for the war, and this will allow me to build this up. Where else should I build a star base? Right here and here? Is that what you mean by entry point? Or do you mean here? Because it's looking pretty solid for defenses. The entry point. Is it north, south? I'm not sure if I understand what you mean by entry point. I think I have jump drive, but I haven't put them on my
System
things.
survey.
Have I? I do, but apparently not everything has jump drive. These guys, for example. I'm not sure I understand what's going on, why they don't have jump drive. Hyperdrive 3. Huh. Yeah, I'm making it so we can make defense platforms here. And maybe here as well, I think would be a good point to also fortify. Just to keep them from going north with these guys eventually. What do you think about those two places for fortifying? See that, or for future wars I need to fortify the north, like Jundus.
Research concluded.
I think I want to send just this tiny fleet into their space a little bit. So you got 5k down here. But they don't have jump drive or anything, right? Yeah, it's gonna take them a long time to move around. So I'm just gonna go harass them a little bit by flying through their space, causing chaos.
Construction project concluded.
We need to take Alcor in the Wahi side. I'll search Alcor. Alcor. You think I should build that? It's only a 2 thing, and I'm not sure I understand why you think I should take that. There's a nice ocean world that I could settle, and that would be kind of nice to get, if you ask me, to build up to here using influence. Man, I lost a lot of fleets in that war that I shouldn't have. No wonder these guys attacked me. Silly. Just silly. I mean, if I take that, then I can rival these guys, which would be kind of nice. They don't hate me, though. They just got a defensive pact with somebody we're not so friendly with. These guys. You guys killing off their hive mind. Wow. In a year, all these planets will have no hive minds on them. Yeah, it's the only entry point, but so is Jundus. And I'm not at war with them right now. I'm at war with these guys. Also, I have an Ascension perk I didn't buy, and I'm feeling like it might be getting close to the point that I should spend it on this one. Eternal Vigilance is one of my favorites. Same with One Vision. I always take One Vision, like literally always. And I'm kind of tired of doing that. So I think I'm just going to go for Eternal Vigilance. What do you think? What sounds like a better one to you? Sigh.
Construction project concluded.
It's probably One Vision. One Vision would help me get through everything else a lot quicker.
Construction project concluded.
I'm gonna go with Eternal Vigilance though, because I am a fan of playing defensive. Should we go into ship design here and change anything? Like phase disruptors needs to go in here, right? What about plasma stuff? Should I replace that? This is for a cruiser. I feel like the plasma is still doing a decent job. It's doing what it's supposed to. Lasers instead of plasma, you think? Shield, armor. I think I'm going to keep this on that one because this basically specializes on destroying things in pulsars, so yeah. And coil guns. You think I should put some coil guns on there?
Construction project concluded.
Sweet. So these guys go where they're supposed to. Right there. And it's time for these guys to build me some of those. Some of these. Yeah, with Eternal Vigilance, this is pretty strong. I think I'm gonna need to move one of my fleets down here to take care of that 7.5k. Yeah, I agree. Going on these wars like this, it's risky. Definitely don't like putting myself in that situation. I mean, they attacked me, Sai. I know. I should have ended this war sooner when I had their capital and not gone for this choke point. I like the idea though of getting there before, or just taking that so that these guys could have more claims in the next war with their enemy over here. Because we're gonna go to war with them, I assume, pretty soon after this war ends. There's a 10-year truce timer. I don't really have borders with that many hostile empires. These guys and these guys. And the nice thing about alternating the wars like this is they're on separate truce timers with me and they can't group up together while they're at war with me. So I can keep these guys kind of working together but separate from these two, and these two will work together but separate from them. Like, they kinda like each other, but not really. These guys are much more friendly with them. These guys really like them, and they just seem a little bit more friendly in general. I feel like if we can take planets off of these guys, we're in a pretty good position as a nation. know, to troll them, I might just build up a couple of these things because I have the ability to get some pretty good bonuses from my defense platforms.
Research concluded.
Come at me. See what happens. Resource replicator? Kind of low in energy. I might just go for the gamma stuff. Gamma lasers. These guys are all upgrading. Let's go here and actually look at the queue in the shipyard. I just got better lasers, so I'm going to go in here. And anything that has lasers, I'm going to do this, and it's going to upgrade it, right? Ah, it's being built, apparently. Yeah, this isn't as hard as I thought it would be, using Ship Designer. I assume that it's better than it used to be.
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
Battleships, yay! Also armor, yay! How did this not upgrade the armor yet? Need to do that. Upgrade the armor on this, which is good. Voice chat? Maybe in the future. I'll think about that. I kinda like the way this is going with, you advising like this. Because it allows me to focus on whatever I'm thinking and also address what you are thinking. I mean, if I get more people on the channel, I can't really have a voice chat thing with everybody, and I would like that if you were able to discuss your thoughts with other people and we were able to have a bit of a back and forth with like multiple people. But I like that you're thinking like that. It's cool. Oop. No more wars, please. I might make this into an anchorage point just temporarily. Build a couple of battleships. You think that will help me with taking out the enemy? I mean, the thing about battleships is it's going to take a while for my fleets to move around if I do that. Once my stuff is all upgraded, I'd like to move south through the enemy here and get to this 6.5k before they group up with anything else. I mean, apparently they have 10k right there, which is quite nice. That's our Federation fleet, it looks like. If they go down and smash that, then we're in a really good position. I get the Federation fleet in 7 years, so as long as we can draw this out for 7 years, we'll be fine. You think battleships in like their own separate fleet? I don't know where this is. I feel like this is far away. Ooh, game's getting a little bit sluggish for whatever reason. 15 planets. Oh wow, against all of this? That's oh, it's a giant federation. Giant Federation is declaring war on some egalitarians. Xenophobic egalitarians. Big distinction to make. They don't want them to be xenophobic. Maybe that's all they're trying to do, is just to change their way. Lost a scientist over here. What a shame. Oh, he's one of those guys. I didn't mean to hire him, but okay, whatever. You can do your thing. Go be a scientist. Then are going to die. They are going to die. Yeah, I think they're in a pretty bad position considering that I took the defensive thing and I'm gonna be able to fight them very, very soon. Let's move the fleets. Definitely have to get there soon. Pirates? Alcor. Ah. Alcor, why? You were right. I should have claimed Alcor. You're always right, Sai. The 10k is apparently going to go attack this. Please don't waste our Federation fleet. Actually, it looks like a decent fight for them to take if they can get there. Which means I might not need to help out with this. I might be better suited attacking them and down here with these fleets. Ah, our Federation's fine. We're doing great. Nothing to worry about.
Research concluded.
Oh, look, I can get more star bases. I forgot I was researching that. That's pretty good. I like the idea of getting more food, but also more naval capacity. Energy is really what I need more than anything else. Because I'm at a negative right now. I think it's time for me to try and make a trade deal with some people if I haven't already. What do you say? How about some energy? No? Should have known you're xenophobes. I think we have a trade deal, don't we? Yeah. Here, these guys can give me energy. Perfect. I've traded all the satramine gas that I can for the near future, looks like. A battleship fleet. I'll try and do that. I'll go there whenever I can to build a battleship, because I agree, I think they're pretty good. Especially for taking down things like stations. Did I get myself in this silly fight? I think I did. I think I'll jump one of them over. I should have been watching this a little bit more closely. Should I jump one of them over? Nah, I'll just have them fight together. The good old-fashioned way. That was a silly engagement. Somebody's more xenophilic. Good for them. I'll let them hold them in place for a little bit. My fleet's almost there.
Station sustaining damage.
Get it out of there. Jump. Whatever. They're gonna have to fight this now. And they can't jump out for a long time because my fleets are here. They just... Yeah, they're gonna lose pretty much everything in that fleet, I think.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Good news is it's gonna make it easier to build more ships. It held them in place long enough for me to do quite a bit of damage, I think.
Mining station offline.
I'll take that out because we're here. Might as well. I should have been watching this fleet smashing the enemy because I would assume they've done well here. It looks like they have. Good job, Federation fleet. Try and not die. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. These guys declared war on me, so I can make a claim on this while we're at war if I feel like it. What do you think? Should I take this planet? And it's literally right there. I can just claim it. Right? Nope. I can't claim any of their systems apparently. I don't know why. Okay. Whatever. Why do I waste influence? I don't know. Influence isn't like too important if you ask me. I could be spending it on things like this, but I'd rather spend it on what's it? Making this my eternal leader. If I can make him my leader, then I will. And there's an election in 2 years. I was thinking about changing over to egalitarian to make it a little bit easier to vote him in, but that would take a long time, a lot of influence, so I'm going to wait to do that until later in the campaign. But you should know, that is a goal of mine. This place looks pretty safe. I think I'm going to switch it over to energy production. This is over a planet, so can't afford to do that. So they took the station out, but they didn't do much with it. And now we get the counter push into what was these guys' territory. They'll probably get some claims out of this war. I imagine they will. Yeah, things could be a lot worse. My Federation's going to get some territory out of this war. Although taking this would have been a lot better than not taking it. How many planets do they have? 7? It's not terrible. I would like it if these guys declared war and were able to reclaim some of their territory. Apparently we have border friction. Maybe because they're xenophobic. Yesterday? Yeah, I really enjoyed the multiplayer, if that's what you're talking about. I like playing with those guys quite a bit. I'm gonna be trying to do more of that type of stuff over the weekends. Maybe set up more of a schedule so that I know more what to expect with that. I wonder if my allies have claims on this, because I feel like they're not participating in the fight. They must have claims or something. Right? Oh well. If that's the case, let them get the claims. They make claims all the way up here through this arm and around, maybe. If so, they might get pretty strong after this war. Gate. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but they're everywhere. And I have a feeling I know what's going to happen when the L gate opens up. Not too excited. Can I show you our battleship? Yeah. I haven't looked at it, have I? I just let it do its auto. Wow, that's why. We should probably change this over to lasers, huh? And railguns. Something like that look good? I can't believe I missed that. That was being built like that. It's pretty bad. What do you think of 1, 2, 3, 4 energy things with some railguns in there? Is Federation fleet really that beat up?
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Looking pretty beat up. So I can build more star bases. I think I want to upgrade that. Upgrade this. Just for future wars. And I would assume you would want me to get particle lances out of those tech things. Oh, and yeah, you want to design a battleship? Yeah, you can go through and change the battleship design. I got it open right here, so tell me what you want and we'll try and make that work. I mean, I'm gonna be opening and closing this a little bit. Because I have fleets that I need to manage just a tiny bit before these guys start going crazy with their stuff. But I'm listening. We could change the artillery bow to something like this. Change this core to something different. Change the broadside to something different.
Construction project complete.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like a good plan. Designing a ship after the war.
Construction project concluded.
I think I'll go here and start dealing with this starbase down here. And the planet there as well. Never seen particle lance? I think it's a pretty good large weapon. Or extra large, whatever the X means. Born equal. You don't want to have policies that favor a ruling class. How do I do that? What are my policies? Servitude, assimilation, citizenship, citizen rights.
Construction project concluded.
Maybe it's these guys. If I didn't have them, they wouldn't be in servitude. Whatever. We don't have X on our ship because we don't have the right battleship design for it. I could, I think, hypothetically, right? Oh, maybe you're right. I thought that that was an option for battleships. Maybe it's not. If it's not, I should probably go for something else. Maybe this. What do you think would be the best research to go for, Sai?
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Thrusters. Yeah, thrusters are pretty good. More evasion, right? It's time for an election. I'm excited.
Construction project concluded.
I really wanted somebody else to be an option. I wanted the robot. Once I have like a bunch of influence, I'm probably gonna go switch over to egalitarian. Although I do think it's time for this. I really do need energy. Pirates, no. Go away, pirates. Looks like they're gonna blow up the station for me. Thank you. You're a good neighbor. I should call him like State Farm. Simulation games? I'm not really into like following the trends. I'm a big fan of this game, and I like watching people who play this game in similar grand strategy games. So I'm probably gonna stick to that type of stuff. But eventually I might branch out. I've never heard of this Euro. What is it? Aw. Somebody just died of old age. Very sad. Also should have been sending these guys around, causing chaos. We'll cause some chaos.
Research concluded.
Galactic Stock Exchange. Aw, this guy's got arrested development. Very sad. An anomaly. Wow, that's far away. Should put somebody who's not level 1 on this and actually have them go try and do that. Here, you're no longer on automatic stuff. I would like to know, what is that? Oh, I can make my modules better. Hearts of Iron. I haven't got the game yet. I'm gonna probably play, oh, you want me to check on Soul? I think it's over here. I haven't looked at Soul in forever. That's a good idea. Should definitely check on that. Late medieval. I think that's developed a little bit. Ooh. Am I playing a reptilian race? If I play my cards right, I could probably get that achievement, right? I think there's an achievement for... Aw, we're not gonna get this in time. Evil pirates. I can't believe there's space down here that nobody has gotten to. It's right next to the Fallen Empire, huh? But yeah, I think I'll probably be playing Stellaris like every weekday, and most weekends I like, or most days during the weekend I try to play as well. But it's hard to predict how people's availability is going to be, at least too far in advance. Look, they brought their fleets together here, and looks like the Federation fleet might be going north to meet up with me. Oh, no, they're not going to repair themselves up at all. They're just going to try and get down here to apparently take out this system, or reclaim this system. I should probably support that 7, because these guys have 9 right there, and if they're not careful, they're just gonna get smashed. Yeah, Stellaris is awesome. This is a great game. it's really the developers that make it amazing. Paradox puts a lot of time and effort into making it the best game it can be. These guys aren't even meant to be on Arctic. That's funny. They're continental and we're tropical. I think continental is pretty close to tropical. Ooh, this is a good one. I think that's living metal. Oh, they get living metal down there, huh? I'm jealous. I want living metal. I'm not gonna research it unless I get that sometime soon. Adrift. Intriguing. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a construction ship there quick enough. That's sad. Research grants. Gotta take that. It's just a must. These poor guys, they're getting beat up pretty bad. Got 4 more years, 3 more years, 3 and a bit more years to settle this up and then get ready for another war. Because I assume I'm going to be fighting these guys soon. What happened here? Did they lose a system or something weird? Huh. Yeah, I don't understand. Anyways, I wanted to go to expansion. Yeah, I won't declare war for a while. But I'm saying like a long time from now I might. Size 24. That's right. I wanted this one in my space. I remember that planet now. Size 20. Size 18 with good research bonuses. Might go after this one. I'd want to land there eventually. I think it's time to colonize another planet. Yeah, let's get some synthetics. Let's just put some synthetics on here. Oh, look at this, 8K just sitting there. Keep on pushing through, guys. Taking stations. Stealing minerals, stealing energy. What good does synthetic do? Synthetic's really powerful in the short term, but it has some downsides in that you can spawn the contingency, which is, I think, the hardest end game to deal with. But it's all a matter of opinion when it comes to that kind of thing. Some people prefer the mechanics of other endgame crises, and other people prefer the contingency. It's a good challenge. Probably should have, and will put a leader on here.
Receiving transmission.
Keep forgetting that. I prefer my own people to be leaders, I think. I mean, we're not xenophobic, we're xenophiles, so it kind of makes sense that we allow them to be leaders. Large railguns, advanced railguns. Maybe steal some research from them. You want a separate battleship. Where's this? Science ship? Why? How did that happen? Hurry up. Help the science ship.
System survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Silly. He just jumped right into damage. No, they're gonna die. Jump.
Science ship status.
I killed that leader. That was very, very stupid of me. Sorry, leader. Oh, the less of them there are, the more likely that he will get elected, right? That's one way of thinking about it. It's a very evil way of thinking about it. Can't believe I just killed off that leader. Poor guy. They'll be remembered. Marcellus Sayus? Something like that. I don't know how to say his name. Even more insult to injury. Hey, look, they built up the Federation fleet a little bit. They might be able to reclaim their systems down here. Man, I was hoping they'd actually take systems, not lose systems.
Construction project concluded. Research concluded.
Let's have this guy jump over too. Hopefully our fleets can clear out this stuff and then push them away if I move most of my fleets over there. I think what I'm going to do to just try and make sure I get they don't lose this is move this fleet that way while moving this one here to follow there. And these guys can keep pushing this enemy down, I think. Yeah. So we're at that point where they're going to try and end the war. And can't really do a whole lot more. Probably shouldn't have jumped in against this, but we did. Can't take that back now. Plasma cannons, those are good, aren't they? Let's blow up their defenses for the future. Probably send my army here. I don't know if the AI is going to give me time. Nope. You fools. I was in this system. I was fighting down that starbase right there. Allies, why do you do this to me? I could have won that if I just sent my stuff over there a little bit earlier. I mean, they got some territory over here, which is nice.
Construction project
I
concluded.
think I ended up doing something silly and not making a formal battleship fleet and just kind of grouping them up with little fleets as I was building them over here. I'm pretty sure most of these fleets don't have them in them. Yeah, they don't have battleships. Can't quite tell if this one does. Yeah. Not entirely sure what happened with the ones I built, but they must have gotten attacked or something, or maybe I ended up not building them in the end because I can't remember exactly. I was trying to upgrade or something like that. Anyways, I'll set a couple of them up for now. We can go in and upgrade the design so it's a little bit more confident. I got some pretty good lasers, it looks like there, and some rail guns. Not even destroyers. Yep. I guess I probably could have used some destroyers in there. I mean, the corvettes are really for trying to take out fleets, and then the other things are for bigger things. Cruisers are for bigger targets. Still can't believe they ended up losing their capital. You fools. You could have won that war if you just let us fight for another couple years. What's annoying now is we have a truce timer for 10 years, and I'm gonna have the fleet like in 2 years. What do you think I should use the fleet for? Should I go on an offensive war against these guys? I'd assume my allies are making claims on their territory right now. Yeah, they got one there. And there. So they are making claims in the south. And it looks like a little bit in the north. But you know what I just noticed? Oh great, a con. I didn't want to unpause there. So where's this? The Crim. Okay. Well, the con is here. Where are your people? I don't see them in the context. I actually don't know where the Crim are based. It's not there, which is where I wanted them to spawn. It's not there. Okay. Where are the... Where's the Horde gonna spawn? And, yeah, we need to build fleets, I agree. I'm kinda been saving up, it looks like. So now that the con's here, I was trying to do something. I was trying to find allies, that's right. I was gonna try and ally with some people. Let's organize people off of how they feel. And they don't like that we like wars of aggression, but if I change that and I bribe them, I could get these guys in the Federation. Right now I could get them in the Federation. And who else could I get in the Federation? They're not likely to ever to want to join us anytime soon because of their belief system. They're very close to joining us. I think I'm gonna try and get these guys in the Federation, and once they're in the Federation, these guys might not want to join. It depends on how they feel about them. They got closed borders. Mutual threats. They might like each other. Bribe the Imperium. I think bribe the Imperium and then go for the Quenti Republic. Because these guys are on my border. Alright, so what do you guys want? Trade deal or something? Maybe some minerals? You guys are gonna need them because you're weak, it looks like. They don't need actually that much, do they? They only needed like 50 to join me, so I'll go with that, I think, to get them to try and join me. Let's see how they feel about that. Once the trade deal goes through, I think they're gonna be willing. Just barely. Nice. One of the people in my federation's like, really? No, don't do it. They're xenophobic. I think they're xenophobic too. No, we're the xenophobic authoritarians. You can't have more. What a strange federation. Yay! They're in our federation. Now. Yeah, I had a feeling they wouldn't ever be willing to join. I'm pretty sure it's better to have the people that I have in my federation than these guys. They're inferior. They're far away. These guys are on my border. They're pretty pathetic. But they're on my border, and they have claims against these guys, which we can use to go to war in 2 years. Whereas they're just so far away, and they still might be willing to join our federation. They just need to either change how they feel, or these guys need to change how they feel. I think I might be able to convince them to give up their xenophobic ways in the near future. But yeah, I agree. It's definitely time to build up fleets. Maybe some destroyers. That'll do for now, I think. We can help them. Who can we help? The Imperium? Is that what you mean, Sai? I think that's what you mean. What we really need to do is reclaim this territory as soon as possible against the evil theocracy. Where's this horde? There it is. Oh, it's right on the Quenty's space. Yeah, I'm glad the Quenty didn't just join our our alliance. That would have been an interesting situation. Well, it still is going to be an interesting situation. They're going to beat these guys up a whole bunch to the point that they might have to group up with somebody. I'm not too sure. They're going to suffer. These guys are probably going to suffer, and this federation might suffer a little bit. It depends how much the horde tries to beat up that federation. But I'm pretty happy with where that spawned in relation to me. The Quenty are going to die. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do... Well, they have a lot of territory up north, so if the horde doesn't go too far north, they might not be killed off. I think this federation is gonna be severely crippled after the horde is done waging its war. We can help the Quenty. Do you think I should help the Quenty? I mean, I can like declare them a rival for whatever reason. Maybe it's a wormhole or something. Forget if I even have wormhole travel.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Looks like I do. Also, I remember killing off a scientist and then building science ship and never doing anything with it, so let's go do that. Yeah, that one might go away pretty soon. Should try and find places like this and head towards that. And then eventually I'll go here. The horde will come after us after Quenty, so there's a mutual benefit. Yeah, I do want to help out as much as possible. I think I'm going to explore some of these wormholes, see if they lead into some space I need to settle or something like that. Also, I should probably build over this stuff so nobody comes through and tries to grab that. I don't think they build around unless they're fallen empires, but I do want to keep them from being cheeky. Yeah. I agree. The horde, it's a problem that I should probably address sooner rather than later. Now, I don't think I'm going to terraform this. I think I'm going to settle this. But where should I settle? Here? There?
Shipwreck study.
I think here. For bonuses, I'm going to go here. I mean, I don't really need food after a certain while, so maybe this is the better place to land. I could build some defense stations around the wormholes. I want to see where this leads though first. I don't know where it goes. Probably should have done that earlier. There's 2 wormholes inside my space that I can see, and there's probably some in my ally space too. Took that L gate. I think I'm gonna claim this to keep pirates from spawning there and attacking. Talking about pirates. Let's try that out for now. I'm gonna get the Federation fleet pretty soon, and then I think we use it to wage war on these guys. With these guys, with the all their war goals, will probably be able to do quite a bit. Or rather, all their claims will probably be able to take quite a bit. I'm considering the Alcor system. I mean, the thing about it is I already have a claim here. And when we win a war, I don't know. Building there, it costs influence, and it's only a 2 energy thing. This works as a decent choke point. I'll think about it a little bit more, but I'm probably not going to go for it too soon. Come on, Quinty. Let's get some minerals out of you. Same with these guys. I would like minerals because I seem to have a fair bit of energy right now. They seem to like me, but it's probably due to that mutual threat. What's this? Ah, yes. That makes sense. Wasn't much I could do there. Where did this go? Ooh, we share a border with that federation. Okay. That's pretty close to this fallen empire. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's one that needs to be fortified. Seems like my energy situation's about to even out a bit. Definitely thinking about getting rid of these rudimentary robots if it will help out my factions with Born Equal. Could be good. Alright, only a couple months until I get the Federation fleet. I think I need to move as many fleets as I can to my border, and I haven't been. Apparently they've just been sitting around here. Ugh. Go upgrade, guys. They're kind of close to that border, I guess. I don't want people to go there eventually, I think. My construction ship can build defensive stations. If it can, I was not aware of that functionality. If I go here, is there like a...
Fleet enhancement supplied.
I think you kind of got to build them up like that. What's this? They tried to trade with me? They should probably get that. In exchange, I think all I'm going to ask for is the ability to see the Horde. So generous. $10,000, 17, 20. I mean, I could help. It's not impossible. But with where it is in the galaxy, and all the empires that are in between me and it, I'm kind of okay with letting them get out of control. You would like 4 battleships, 6 cruisers, and 4 corvettes.
Construction project concluded.
6 cruisers. And 12 corvettes. It's gonna cost a bit, but I can build that.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Nope, that's not what I meant. I wanted to put you around Borobaba.
Construction project concluded. Shipwreck study. Fascinating.
I'll try and build that once I have the minerals for another fleet, but apparently I'm above my cap, which isn't great. Probably sort that out by building more anchorages in certain places.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Hey, I'm in charge. Yay. Looks like I can declare war on them again. Therefore, I should.
Fleet enhancement supplied.
Why do they have to go all the way around like that? That's crazy. Here, jump. Just jump. So what do you think? Is it time to go to war? The Horde might mess things up, but to be honest, they eventually always burn out after 50 years. They always do. And I haven't let them go unchecked. I kind of want to see what happens if they go unchecked. They're just, like, if I send my fleets over there, I can't do anything else, and it's going to take them, like, 10 years to jump through all this stuff. I disagree. I think the Horde will not mess things up. I want to fight these guys down and then see how the Quinti feel about our Federation.
Shipwreck study. Fascinating. Another day.
Especially since I know these guys are going to want to attack me soon. With this here, they will think to federate with them eventually. And I don't want that to happen. That, I think, is much more dangerous than the Horde. I could be wrong.
Receiving transmission.
What? They need food? Oh, okay. You're starving?
Construction project.
Maybe their planets were just wrecked in that war.
Construction project concluded.
Alright. I think since these guys are on the border here. Ah, they got actually 7k there. I'm gonna wait for the rest of my fleets to arrive. I don't want to attack them until I have like overwhelming numbers in that home system right there. I also need to move my armies over wherever they are. Go here, please. It's gonna take them a bit of time.
Research concluded.
Fly there. So I'm gonna jump here. Nope. Jump there. And then fly there. I'm not going to wait for that army to get into position, but I am going to wait for my fleets to kind of form up a little bit. Can I put this guy? Can I put these fleets together? Probably can, right? Ah, they're two different leaders. Have them form up like that. Hey, impulse thrusters. Yeah, thrusters. That's what they're called. Thought I said it wrong for a second, and I was like, wait, no, that's actually how you say it.
Shipwreck study. Fascinating.
I also think these guys aren't too hard to deal with once they blow it up a little bit, because they don't use their fleets very well. They're kind of silly. Fallen Empire and a Horde. You know, I think at this point that would be actually pretty interesting. I don't think they actually have a border that they can use to do that right now, so that's unfortunate. Look at the Horde going into this Federation space. I mean, if this Federation's weaker, then they become targets to these guys. Instead of these guys wanting to attack me, they'll want to attack them, and that's dangerous because these guys could get very, very powerful. They're already very, very strong. But if we can fight them at the same time this Federation's fighting them, that could work out. When am I playing next? Good question. I'm going to be doing another 2 hours here and then I'm gonna play tomorrow basically the same time, maybe longer. I think I'll be able to get back around 11 a.m. My time, so yeah, I'll be about the same start, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna pause this here and do my outro for YouTube since we're getting close to the 2-hour mark. Yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I've got some links below to things like my social media, and I'd like to encourage you to check that out if you got the time. I'll see you around.